Well, the Las Vegas Raiders have added new pieces to their roster. Since Thursday, Channel 13 has broadcasted all 7 rounds of the NFL Draft. In it, the Silver and Black's new duo of head coach and general manager selected the newest Raiders. Sports reporters Nick Walters and Taylor Rocha have more.
The first draft of the Pete Carroll-Spytek era is in the books, and the Raiders have an 11-pick haul to show for it.
After taking Ashton Jeanty in the first round, Las Vegas stacked their chips on day 2 by trading back twice, allotting 5 picks in the top 100.
Addressing wide receiver, cornerback, and adding 2 offensive linemen on day 2, the Silver and Black made 6 picks on day 3. Las Vegas started off day 3 by adding a classic Raiders wide receiver, and Al Davis would love this kid. It's Tennessee wide receiver Dante Thornton in the 4th round at pick 108, and this volunteer is big and fast. Thornton is 6'5" and runs a 4.3 40, the fastest of any receiver in this class. The speedster leading the nation in yards per catch. If Jack Besh has toughness, Thornton has the traits to grow into Pete Carroll's new DK Metcalf.
Being a deep threat down the field with like a big guy that's fast, I say just bringing a great player into the program, like a guy that's going to do whatever it takes to make the program better in any aspect. I say I model my game after Kelvin Johnson now. Julio Jones, and then more like lately I've been like watching a lot of Nico Collins. I've been trying to emulate a lot of things that he showed. I'm very excited. Like I feel like we have the potential to be a very explosive offense and overall team in general, so I'm definitely excited.
The Raiders' war room was far from finished making calls today.
The Raiders came right back later in the 4th round to add to Patrick Graham's defense, taking South Carolina defensive tackle Tonka Hemingway at pick 135. This is a large man, 6'3", 284. It's a honky-tonk on the interior D-line. Hemingway looking to add disruptive depth behind Christian Wilkins and Adam Butler.
Being part of the Raider Nation, it just feel good. Like they're gonna get my all for sure. You know, it was just a crazy excitement, and just ready to get started.
Well, Spytek is showing he likes his D tackles from the South. In their next pick at pick 180 in the 6th round, the Raiders snatch another SEC DT in J.J. Pegues out of Ole Miss at 180. The 6'2" lane clogger has some refrigerator Perry in him, toting the rock in the Rebels Wildcat formation for 8 touchdowns in his college career. If Jeanty wasn't enough, imagine 324 pounds rolling downhill at you.
Ooh, later in the 6th, sound the alarms. The Raiders draft a quarterback, and not just one, but 2, both from FCS schools. It's Montana State quarterback Tommy Mellott at 213, the Walter Payton Award winner for the best player in the FCS. And 2 picks later at 215, another small school gunslinger in North Dakota State's Cam Miller, who set school records and won 2 national titles with the Bison. The Raiders cap off their draft with Minnesota linebacker Cody Lindenberg in the 7th.
You know, my entire career in college, to be honest with you, has kind of been a do-it-all individual as well. I came to Montana State FCS school, and I played special teams the entire first year. I played wide receiver. I played Wildcat quarterback. Those Wildcat reps, they wanted me out there so much, I became the starter. That's what I'm going to be about when I get down to Las Vegas, is just a do-it-all kind of guy who's going to, you know, obviously perfect his craft, whatever is expected of me, and do that and more. So I'm excited to obviously give everything I got and go help the Raiders.
My emotions were pretty high. I don't remember a ton about the call. I was just super excited and very fortunate for the opportunity, and can't thank them enough for, you know, taking a chance on a small school kid. I have the utmost respect for Tommy, the best offensive player in the country. Having played against him, you understand that he's a true competitor, and that's somebody that I want on my team.
Gotta love touchdown Tommy. Okay, both of these guys are dual threat athletes, having as much talent with their legs as they do their arms. It should make for more competition with Aiden O'Connell behind Geno Smith in the QB room.
And you know, Tommy's going to have some bragging rights over Cam, Nick.
That's right. In January in the FCS championship, Montana State lost to North Dakota State with those 2 QBs behind center. So it should be a fun new duo there in Henderson.
Going to be really cool to see them kind of grow up together on this team.
Exactly. Well, a running back, a cornerback, 2 wideouts, 2 D tackles, 2 O tackles, 2 quarterbacks, and a linebacker make up your official 2025 Raiders draft class. Las Vegas, Taylor, getting tougher in this process.
And we've said this word a lot, but there's a lot of competitors per Pete's wishes. After Mr. Irrelevant was announced, Spytek and Director of College Scouting Brandon Yergin spoke about what they believe the team has accomplished the last 3 days.
Well, we evaluated 1,497 players this year, and we did 3,902 total reports on those players. So really an amazing amount of work. You've got to do that to find the right ones, and we're really confident that we did a great job this week, and we're excited to get these guys here. So we didn't trade today, so I felt like we missed a chance there, but other than that.
There's a couple things I would point to. We drafted a player from each of our 6 areas, which I thought was cool. Each of our 6 areas that Spy mentioned. And then we drafted players at like every position. So I thought it was a really well-rounded, competitive, and Mark's like, it was a fast draft class, which Mark appreciated too.
Speed kills. Okay, the goal with the draft is to add pieces to help you win, and the Raiders certainly think they did just that. History for UNLV football. Wide receiver Ricky White was drafted by the Seattle Seahawks with the 254th overall pick in the 7th round today, making White the first Rebel drafted since 2010.
We saw 2 former Rebels get the call in the 3rd round. Kyle Williams drafted by the Patriots and Noel Williams selected by the Chiefs. Jackson Woodard did not hear his name called, but was signed as an undrafted free agent by the Seahawks, remaining teammates with White.
I know Woodard was the heart and soul of that Rebels team, and for him to already be reuniting with White is pretty special. So with the draft in the rear view, now the Silver and Black look toward their offseason program with rookie minicamp 2 weeks away. These 11 rooks and undrafted free agents hitting the field at Raiders HQ on May 10th and 11th.
Thanks for everyone who's joined us and Alex Eshelman for our 4 Raiders draft specials over the last 4 days. We hope you enjoyed your draft weekend. We already can't wait for football season.
I know. I cannot wait for kickoff already. Come on. Let's get September already. Okay, reporting in studio, I'm Nick Walters.
Taylor Rocha, Channel 13 Sports.